It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. The action has already started. Arsenal come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Now it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Hangs in a terrific header! Messi trying to keep this in, and it's Caicedo. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. He's gone for the shots. It's run loose here. Caicedo. Palmer! And he can clear it away. Kane does well to get it back.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
He is through here. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Palmer. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Kane. Fernandes, a chance! Arsenal have it back and can go again. Caicedo. Inter Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Tries to get it clear. Messi. Good ball, good take. Alexander-Arnold. Played into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Son Heung-min. Really fierce, close defending. And it's Palmer. Played out to the right.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Kane. And this is Messi. And he's managed to get free. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And here's Kane. Looking to play him in. He's in a great position here. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Inter! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Into the... Oh, no question, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And here's Son Heung-min. The defence opting here for... It's Son Heung-min! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Son Heung-min really showed what he brings to this side there. A fantastic effort, even if the defence seemed half asleep.
Kane. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's a promising position. Caicedo proves too strong. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's worked it through. Thinks about the shot. Son Heung-min.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Oh, some tackle that. Caicedo. Messi. Gets a good foot in there. And we hit half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7. Viene sostituito.
Here we go again.
Numero 14.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Tries a shot! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Kane! Now then, the ball's come loose. Kane. And Caicedo. That is a great pick out. Not the most accurate pass. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Palmer. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Palmer. Robertson gets a foot in here. Jimenez. Kane chasing after it. Palmer. Alexander-Arnold. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Pinches it off him. And it's Palmer. And this is Kane.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Son Heung-min. Now the cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Now the ball's gone astray. 60 minutes played. Goes for goal! And now they can clear their lines. And they're quick to press. Now it's Kane. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold. For Palmer. Now it's Kane. Jimenez makes the interception. More and more pressure on the ball here. Can he get on the end of this? Mbappe could try cutting inside here. The ball has bounced loose now. Akanji did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Robertson with the foul. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Cambio di giocatori.
Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. Now it's Kane. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He shifted it to the flank. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Kane. And the counter is on. Now this could be a chance. And this is Kane. Caicedo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Messi. Well, that looks a decent ball. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide.
Arsenal truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Caicedo wins the duel this time. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Palmer. Valverde. And he's decided to go for it. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
Kane. Messi. And reclaimed it in a trice. Messi. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Numero 8.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. And here's Oyarzabal. And it's Palmer. Driving forward. Tries a measured ball. Nice interception, well timed. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe, looking for options for movement. Akanji tries to pass it through. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Jimenez cuts out the pass. And the referee brings it to a close. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those It feels a little early to be talking about promotion, but things couldn't be any more straightforward. Win, and they will do it. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
Palmer!
That's a half-decent try.
Palmer just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a cute ball. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Mbappe! And we have our very first corner. He's got tall! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Fagioli. Looking for the run. And here's Mbappe. Palmer. Chance! Goal! Arsenal! And look who it is. He leads the way. He leads the way again. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Arsenal penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
They still can't get carried.
And he's had a hit! Magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And he is away, the launch of a brand new hero. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his position...
He's gone for goal! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping. But even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really...
He's going for goal! Oh, extraordinary.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here. Fagioli. Fagioli is fouled. And it's Valverde. Palmer. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. Camavinga. And it's Caicedo. And he's let fly! Caicedo. Now Son Heung-min. And here's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Mbappe. Goes for the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, terrible pass. Mikel Oyarzabal. Tries to play it through. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance for a shot! He has done it! Just cruising! They are cruising! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Great vision. Akanji kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Probing pass.
Pretty robust defending.
The ball has bounced loose now. Goes down, but nothing given. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Camavinga. Caicedo. And there's the shot! He's put his foot right through that one.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Oh no, what has happened here? Big chance! They've done it! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
He's tried one! Oh, impressive strike.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Valverde. Fagioli. Here's Oyarzabal. Played into space. That's beautifully weighted. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Arsenal really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Arsenal pretty much out of sight here. It really has been a one-sided game so far. And we are already promptly back underway. Akanji. Jimenez. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Mbappe! Fagioli. Quality ball. Could try cutting inside here.
Arsenal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Palmer. Plough. Shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 15.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So the main man takes his leave. Feel the ovation.
Yeah, I think he'll be okay about that now. I think if the manager had taken him off a goal earlier, I think he would have been a little bit upset about that, but now that he's got his hat-trick, I think all's okay.
Shoots! He's scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he welcomes it in, and he's onside. Goes for a shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That's good play. Is there... Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Alexander-Arnold. Look at the space here. Kane! Sticks it away! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
There's the shot! They've scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Jimenez. Arsenal perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Jimenez. And Caicedo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries a shot! Arsenal have their second corner now. Valverde can get it clear. And now they can spring out. He's having a go! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And it's Palmer. Takes a shot! Madrid are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk does well to get it back. Oh, there's a probing ball. Fernandez. Great chance! It's loose. Oh, what? And he's following up! Oh, taken with style! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Number 20.
Arsenal will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. So it looks now very much a done deal, just waiting to seal it.
Well, it's pretty clear which team is on the way up.
Real chance! Oh, he's been caught. That's another chance! It's a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Now it's Kane. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Fernandez is... Oh, shooting chance! And that has faded wide.
Substitutions taking place.
Madrid making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Fernandez.
6 added minutes.
Fernandez. And the shot! He's got a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Shot could be on. It's Kane! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to
And the shot! Goal! And just like that, he's into double figures now.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And we're done. Arsenal have done it. A promotion.
Efootball.